I'd like to welcome our newest sponsor, Schecter Guitars. This holiday season, go over to schecterguitars.com and see what high-quality goodies they have waiting there for you. Premium feel and unbeatable price. See why guitarists like Isaac Brock from Modest Mouse, Robert Smith from The Cure, and Ernie C. from Body Count all love Schecter Guitars. A wide variety of styles and builds with high-end components and affordable prices for touring guitarists. Built to last. Go treat yourself and try something new you've always wanted to check out. Schecter Guitars has it all. What's up, everybody? Our partners at Isotope are having a huge holiday sale. Go to isotope.com/deals to save 30% or more on pro mixing and audio repair tools. Save over $400 on RX11 Advanced. Solve the unsolvable with their complete 44-tool audio repair and enhancement suite. That's izotope.com/deals. These savings are for a limited time only. Don't wait. Hey, what's happening? Before we jump into the show, I wanted to see if you had any music on a hard drive. You have a band, you have a project, and you want to self-release your own music. Well, there's an easy way to do it. You can go to distrokid.com/VIP/hyphenate and go get your music up on all the streamers. You keep 100% of your royalties, and you can get 30% off by using this code. It's a great, easy way to get your music up on the streamers and share it with your fans, your friends, your family, your mom, your dog, everybody. Everyone wants to hear it. But go to distrokid.com/VIP/hyphenate, HYPHENATE, and send me the link. I want to hear it too. Send your mom the link. Send your dog the link. They all want to hear it too. What's happening? Welcome to Hyphenate Halftime. This is our show for Monday, sometime in January. You know, it's a new year. It's 2026. What are dates?
January 12th.
12th. Yeah, say January 12th. The voice you've just heard is my good friend, confident co-host, Mr. Aaron Farley. How you doing this Monday, January 12th, Mr. Aaron Farley?
Good. I obviously got a calendar in the off season.
I did not get a calendar in the new year. I've yet to.
It's going to be a long year.
It's one of those days. It's just one of those days.
Days when you just want to wake up.
Need a Limp Bizkit calendar. If anybody out there makes a Limp Bizkit calendar and wants to send it to me, you can write us hyphenatehalftime@gmail.com and I'll give you my address of where to mail me your best Limp Bizkit 2026 calendar, please.
Yeah, turns out Limp Bizkit was right.
It's just one of those. Just one of those years.
Just one of those days. But it's just going to be one of those days forever.
Yeah, over and over. Can I just loop just that part? I have to add that to the soundboard. Yeah. Just one of those.
How did he know
over
from growing up in Florida? He just could see the future.
I like that this podcast will slowly just transition into becoming a Limp Bizkit only podcast.
Yeah.
Oh man, did I tell you? I saw them at the airport. Did I ever tell you that story?
No.
This was like not that many years ago, so it wasn't like the height of anybody. It was, it was at the international LAX, and it kind of looked like a group of like snowboarders or something, or like barbecue dads or something. They had like a lot of luggage, but it was like whatever, like duffel bags and things. Yeah, and there was they were kind of all old, crusty, tattooed guys. Like, okay, they're going to go fishing or something. But then I got a look, but I hadn't yet understood the Fred Durst turned into Papa Smurf sort of transition with like a big
kind of cowboy,
kind of big gray beard. But we figured it. But I think you make eye contact long enough and you look around and you're like, oh wait, this is a band. This is something. These are celebrity people. You start to get that sense where everyone's got hats and sunglasses inside and trying to not be seen. You're like, the guys are definitely drawing a lot of attention to themselves here.
Yeah,
like a crew of people.
Just by them knowing that everyone might know who they are, it just creates a certain energy that makes everybody look that way.
Yes, exactly. Right. Yeah. I mean, I think he really could have gone incognito. He'd look like a guy going to Cabo, with the boys or something. Like it just looked like a grandpa's, going somewhere. But no.
Get me 5 straw hats.
Eventually we kind of figured out like, I think I know what's going on here. The other one I saw was Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age.
Oh yeah.
But he had like a valet. He had like a bodyguard and like a driver and everything, and like went into like the celebrity zone of American Airlines. He like got whisked whisked by everyone
Whisked away.
through the line into a back hallway or something. I'm like, okay, he seems far too important to be standing anywhere.
Yeah, he's also someone who is so big that you just can't not notice him
Tall,
anyway.
physically big, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was very
like
tall with like
he's like 6'5", 6'4",
he had like a
6'5".
leather overcoat on, and
Probably
it was very
back
tall,
hair.
very tall guy. Yeah, but like a leather jacket in LA, they just like nobody needs to wear that. Like not just a like a long, big, ornate, fancy leather jacket looking thing. Like, okay, again, not really, trying not to stand out, like doing everything you could to stand out.
Getting ready for first class jacket.
Yeah, I don't know what point you need a long leather jacket like that. Kind of like sort of like an extra in Blade. like
could be
a Wesley Snipes. Stand.
He kind of has that. He kind of has that dark. It's like a desert kid.
I guess
desert kids. It's got that like dark vibe to him. I think. I've met him a couple times. He's like a funny guy.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
but I feel like there's like a behind all the laughter. There's probably some darkness. I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
And the leather.
He was whisked. He was whisked
overcoat.
by us plebes standing in line to check bags. With his security detail and his driver and everybody else just made sure. I think the security guard or the driver, somebody had like a suit, like with those like bags, where like you like a I don't even know what you call it, garment bag.
Yeah,
it seemed like very fancy. Yeah, like he was carrying that with him, and then like a leather duffel bag. Seemed okay. It just seemed
that's
like all
probably
those
for
things,
the overcoat,
right? Yeah.
Probably the duffel bag is for the overcoat, and then the suit bag is for his PJs.
I would imagine.
Don't you think?
Probably.
I'd imagine you need your special PJs for the plane.
Yeah.
Maybe the PJs. Yeah.
Yeah. Special.
Probably a PJs guy.
Special
things. Crocs. Nice.
Some leather Crocs. Yeah.
Yeah. Leather Crocs. I can't wait for Crocs to get real fancy.
I think have they not? Have we not? I feel like we've jumped the shark like 3 or 4 times with Crocs, and they keep coming back.
Have they done Balenciaga, like Prada Crocs?
I think so. I feel like that was like 5 years ago.
But do they always have to be? I mean, we could look this up, but let's not.
No,
let's not look this up.
I liked the anime like boots. Did you see those? Those were fun for a while. Again, I think
the big red ones.
Ago. Yeah.
Yeah, they look like that rocket kid or whatever.
Those didn't really catch on, but they seemed like they were going to. It didn't really make it to the streetwear phase. That wasn't. I mean,
we can make
a version of those.
Yeah, we can make as much fun of that as we want, but we did wear moon boots.
Moon boots.
We did have moon boots. Well, we did because it was cold. Oh, did you guys have moon boots?
Moon boots? No,
when you were kids. Maybe that was before. So when
we had like
when I was a kid,
knockoffs, we had those.
Oh no, Alpines. This is way before that.
Oh, okay.
So this might have been before your
moon
time.
Boots.
That we were in the look up moon boots, 80s moon boots, because it was like winter boots.
Okay, those are like snow boots. Yeah,
they're snow boots, but they
fancy.
Are moon like they were kind of based off of they're like astronaut. They're like cool astronaut boots. They're like shiny.
Yes.
And they had like a big rubber sole that didn't move at all, like just plastic.
This feels like Claudia Schiffer in the 80s or something would have these, or like.
Oh, could be. Or just me and my friends.
Okay. Wait, the blue with like Rainbow Bright wore these.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Those were sick.
That
was good. Good times, man.
Yeah, they're like synthetic Uggs.
Oh yeah, they were they weren't warm. They were like it is weird to look. I keep going over this, like these podcasts that you and I listen to about the conspiracies. So like everything about like these people have so much control, and I'm like, how that is true. There's especially now with all the digital stuff, of course. But like you go through like all of the like crazy clothes that we had to buy, and like how uncomfortable things were and poorly made, and like all of that, and like they can't have known that much. They're not that smart. there's some rough times getting to like where the shoes are like very fancy and comfortable now.
It's true. It's true. We paid our dues.
Years and years
of uncomfortable shoes.
Horribly uncomfortable shoes that these people who are running our world, the supposed alien race that is
the lizard
has
people?
bred with the humans. Mm-hmm. I don't know. They gave us all this smart stuff, and then we also had to go through like moon boots and clogs and
Birkenstocks.
and like bad pants and like
that'll never
like
end.
winter pants like winter pants. Like we didn't get Gore-Tex for so long, and you're telling me the aliens came
they knew
so long ago, and they were just like, I don't know though, you're still gonna have to, if you don't have very much money, you're still just gonna have to wear nylon over your jeans, like nylon pants over your jeans. That's the best we can do.
Yeah.
We'll just do
Scotch
like
guard.
Thick nylon.
You can like spray Scotch Guard on your Levi's and kind of make it waterproof for a little while.
You're telling me the aliens they didn't just come down with all the information and go like, you guys got to waterproof your stuff. Like, this is crazy. The 70s were nuts.
Yeah.
You go skiing in the 70s and people just wore jeans.
Yeah.
Like my mom used to just go or even in the 60s when she was a kid, like they just used to wear jeans when they went skiing, and they were like, well, we had long underwear. Yeah. Like, you lived in Montana.
Denim.
Like, you lived in Montana.
Yeah, it was still the hardest material on earth.
You're telling me the aliens, that's not the first thing they didn't come down. They didn't come down first thing and go like,
waterproof.
First of all you people in Minnesota and stuff, stop just wearing jeans out in the winter.
I think the aliens may be in league with big mold. I think mold might be part of the alien agenda. So waterproofing is not really pro mold. Right. I think there's a big pro mold agenda coming in with the aliens as well. They know that mold will live longer than humans. Spores
That's true.
And fungus is really the next. The next
pro fungus.
Those are the next rulers of this planet. So they're really just waiting for us, human and like vertebrate, the vertebrate to die out, and mold will take over the world. Fungus.
Mold is just so much easier to deal with.
Yes, yeah, it
doesn't complain.
It's cooperative. It works together.
Yeah, and they come in. They say, "Hey, we are fun guys, fun guys, right? Hey."
Well, the thing that this is not alien related, but it is old man related. I think I'm 2026 was going to be my year of not understanding technology.
Okay.
But also which is okay. That happened. I mean, that happens more and more every year, but at the same time, my lack of fucks given to actually care what's happening on the other side of that technology has also gotten so low. There's like a nexus where like you still care enough to invest into learning the technology because you feel like you're incentivized in some way to give a shit about it and what's going to happen over there. So you learn the technique of logging in or memorizing 2-factor authentications, and you verify everything. You get past whatever gates there are because there's something worth it on the other side of it. I've realized I just don't care about a lot of things. So they have to punch into like, to go from like a keyboard where you click and clack on the keyboard to then just like the remote control with like 2 buttons or like 1 button and a wheel around it. And you have to spell out a whole password that needs like 14 capital letters and 2 special characters. And you're just doing it all with this like cursor thing in your thumb and then you can't see it. You're like, did I put the right thing in? I don't even know what it's. We were trying to watch the Golden Globes. I don't even give a fuck what's on the Golden Globes. Why am I spending 25 minutes trying to log in to watch the Golden Globes on my mom's cable account, her Spectrum that I don't even use, and I don't know why we're logged in. And then to what? To see someone who I don't know from a movie I didn't see win or not win something.
Yep.
I don't really care.
I agree.
I'm officially old. I don't care about the Golden Globes.
Yeah, I think it used to be important because it was the only time you would see that kind of stuff. You never saw those people. You never saw famous people. You would see them every once in a while on like Johnny Carson or on Jay Leno or whatever, and you would see them every once in a while. So it was exciting to see like Jack Nicholson, or it was exciting to see like whoever.
Well, you saw the movies that they're talking about, like, ooh, that one was good. I hope it wins.
Right. I don't know. And now you're like, is that a TV show? Is that a movie? Or wait, what are these?
I think podcasts have officially entered into the Golden Globe conversation. So maybe we could win a Golden Globe one year.
Really?
I think this is the year.
Is that what we should go for, Randy?
Well,
best pod of the year.
Best old man take on not giving a shit goes to everybody.
And the What Is Happening award goes to. But I think that now you watch that stuff and you go, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I heard this person on 42 podcasts that I quit early, or like I watched scrolling through.
I watched a reel on Instagram. I watched a TikTok of this person saying
totally
whatever the fuck they said. I watched it. Yeah. Who am I kidding? I watched it on Facebook. That's how old I am. I watched it on a Facebook video. Are those called reels? I don't know what you call them. Facebook video.
I was on Facebook Marketplace and it popped up as an ad.
I saw Gwyneth Paltrow talking about something. Yeah. Oh.
I was looking for weather stripping.
I was trying to find when the No Doubt reunion tickets were going on sale, and I typed in Gwyneth Paltrow's No Doubt, and it just didn't. I don't know. It took me to something of her talking about the Marty Supreme.
Yeah,
and I don't care.
Is this a movie? Is she doing card tricks? What is this? I don't know what this is.
Get it. Shannon's dad is almost 80 years old, and he's in Vegas, and he was texting her about everybody being excited to see Gwyneth Paltrow at the Sphere. Everyone wants to go to the Gwyneth Paltrow concert, and it took us a while to understand. Like, I think he's trying to say Gwen Stefani.
I was just thinking, like, there's no way I missed the fact that she's a big enough musician to play at the Sphere, right?
Somehow it happened. Yeah, she had a hit record in the '90s with her band, and now she's just been a judge on the Voice show where people sing. Yeah.
Oh my God, Gwyneth Paltrow, and she's been making $1 billion on Goop or whatever.
Yes, yeah, the vagina candles are selling out everywhere. It's great, isn't it fun?
It doesn't.
What a world we live in.
It's weird that everything seems like it's burning to the ground right now. I don't know how that happened. Yeah. What's interesting? I don't know. None of us know. Actually, nobody knows what's interesting anymore because you just watch things and you go, I don't know. This might be interesting. I can't tell anymore. I just have a slight malaise over watching like videos of ICE taking people out of their houses and streets and terrorizing people, and then going to like a really cute video of like an orangutan eating a mango.
An AI dog doing a mambo.
Yeah. Sure. And everything going like, oh, this is cute. Nope. This is AI.
This is not real. This is
I feel like I sent you a video, and I also then I send you a video.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Every third video I
gotta send this to Farley.
and then I sent you one about how crazy this is that we're sending videos back and forth to each other, and that how the world works now, and that how they are putting certain videos next to each other to get your dopamine levels to a certain, and then you go, and I'm like, I gotta send this to Randy quick. My dopamine's going down.
Send it. Give it to watch this.
I don't even care if he responds. I don't even ever look. I never look.
I just have to send
it.
I
have to save this in my politics folder. And then wait, I gotta wait. Oh, wait, what's this? What's this band? Hold on, I gotta check
that. Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, it's actually good. The algorithms really got me. You know what? I do like this algorithm. Let me go on Spotify. Oh, wait a second. I still have Spotify. God damn it. But this isn't on Apple Music.
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible.
That's basically, every 4 minutes.
Life. Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's life.
Yeah.
And we wonder why we're like going,
locked.
Why am I just like, why do I feel tired? And I'm like gaining weight, even though I'm exercising, and I'm like, I feel like I'm eating pretty good, and I just feel horrible. And I'm like, oh, right. Maybe I could just throw this phone away. It probably 40% get better.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the big epidemic is the phone epidemic. Oh, that's the age. This is it.
It doesn't seem to matter if I know what's going on or what's not.
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't help.
It doesn't seem to matter if I know what's going on or what's not going on. It doesn't seem to change anything.
There is always Rockford Files.
I'm going to start reading Machiavelli.
Oh, well, there you go. Sure. I'm going the other way. I'm watching 70s, crime TV. I think Barney Miller is coming up next. I just joined a Barney Miller Facebook page group. I think it's going to be good. Hal Linden Did you ever watch Barney Miller as a kid?
No.
It was always on in the house. It's great. It's like a police comedy dramedy thing. It was just, there's the detectives and it all sort of feels like a stage play. It all takes place just in the office, and different detectives walk different people in and go, how'd this happen? What's going on? Detective Fish, Abe Vigoda was on it. He looked old even then. Wow. It's great. It's a great show. Woja.
I've obviously heard of it, but I can't say that I've ever watched it.
It also has a great theme song. Again, I'm going for Rockford. I think I have 2 more seasons, which is another like 50 episodes of Rockford Files. And I think once I hit that, then I'm going into the Barney Miller one. But again, epic 70s TV cop show theme songs. It's a great bass line. That's the Barney Miller song.
A lot of cop shows.
They're great. 70s cop shows.
So many. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I haven't seen Hill Street Blues in a long time, but I used to have that theme song on 7-inch finding
really?
Thrift stores. Oh yeah, that was good. I mean, this is the whole Mike Post world too, which really gets exciting, into like A-Team. And you ever fallen down the Mike Post rabbit hole? He did.
No.
He's the king of theme songs from like the late 70s through to the 90s.
He's the guy you went to.
Oh, he's awesome. He did the all the way up until like Law and Order, the da-dum. He's that guy. And Mike Post.
Is he old at that point?
He was on the other side of his career, but I mean, A-Team. Dun 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 dun. Or no, that's Magnum PI. Magnum PI is great.
What's A-Team?
Everybody in their car right now, everyone listening to this is screaming out the A-Team theme song. Everyone knows it,
all of them.
So good. So speaking of which, today's getting down to business, we will review last week's interview with Super Collider's Michael Horton, and then we will also talk about RoboCop. Going into our dystopian authoritarian state futuristic film review that has nothing to do with contemporary politics or facts in the world.
No, nothing reminded
unrelated
me of what's happening
authoritarian dystopian futures.
Absolutely not.
But yeah,
different.
Michael Horton was super awesome. It's funny. Yeah, we recorded it twice. I think I alluded to it in the beginning. It was just, but there was some tech glitch we had early on. So we did it again. It was really fun. But yeah, he contacted me kind of out of the blue. And as I was reading more about his band, I was like, okay, wait, like experimental 2-piece with guitar and drums with, in LA, there's so many scary, weird, like coincidences. And then it was odd and strange with like this whole like graphic designer friend who like used all the album artwork as like weird graphic design statements. And I was like, oh, okay, this is like really, and then sampling and the kind of shoegazy. It's a lot of like just parallel worlds where we were like 15 years apart or something, 10 years apart.
Yeah, I thought it was an awesome conversation. I mean, I loved just the talking, the ups and downs of, I mean, I don't know. I love that.
It's a career. It's a life.
Ups and downs of being in a band and going through the times where like, even how he just said, like, I think the most money we ever made was playing at Al's Bar.
Yeah.
And I
took that personally?
Respect that.
You felt that way.
No. I respect that because it's also probably like, of all of the bigger shows that he was talking about, and played with these people, those little shows in bars, probably the most fun sometimes. A lot of times, you're not dealing with it. You're doing it for fun, and you walk out of there with a couple $100 and you give it to whoever you owe back rent on the state on the rental space.
Yeah.
Like,
cool.
Every dollar we ever made, which was nothing. I think we probably total made $300. But then every dollar, they'd be like, "Hey, you guys made $50 tonight," and like you give it to that guy, give it to the drummer.
It's his practice space.
We don't even pay for the space. He's like, "I have the space already." And I'm like, "Yeah, just give it to him for beer money and rent
gas for practice space rent." Oh man, yeah. I remember we had one of our first practice spaces at downtown rehearsal. I think we had 3 bands all practicing there, but I was the one in charge. It was my name on the thing, maybe 3 or 4 bands. And then we'd started touring around that time too. So we weren't there, and it's the magnet cards to get in and who had the thing. We had too many people. And I don't know how I made that work. I mean, I could barely pay my rent, my $500 1-bedroom apartment rent, let alone.
That was expensive for that time, I think. Even. That's a fancy place, $500.
Well, I had 2 roommates, so.
Okay.
Yeah. But then
you weren't paying.
But then, so that if you figure like each band had at least 3 members in it, so it's probably, I don't know, whatever those practice spaces were back then. What were they, like $200, $300 a month? Split that between 12 people. But it's every 30 days you have to get that from everybody.
I love how he talked about going into the practice space too, and like, okay guys, so we owe $50, and someone's like, I bought cigarettes on the way, I only have $12. I don't have 15. Is that cool? And you're like, I just remember all of those days, but it was also, that's cool. Sure,
fine.
I have a job right now. I'm working. So.
Oh man.
Oh, cool. Can I borrow some money?
Well, that was one of the big. I remember early on, one of my big learning moments in the band before No Age. With this drummer, it was a piece of shit on so many levels. But there was I was used to hanging out with friends, and somebody would get paid, or somebody was about to get paid, and so like, oh, can you just grab me? Can you front me for a slice of pizza? I'll buy the pizza next time or something. If you're going out with your friends, like, it wasn't unheard of. You're like, fuck, I don't have $5, but we're all going out to get pizza. Just you grab me a slice and a Coke, and I'll get you a slice and a Coke next time. I'll get paid next week.
Yeah.
You did it. It was enough. It was innocent enough. But then I realized there's some people where they never got back. They were always asking like, oh, can you just grab this for me? Like, yeah, but you're supposed to get it the next time.
Yeah.
And now we're like 3 or 4 times, 8 times. I don't know how many times, I've lost track. The nice guy thing doesn't work. Like, I think I'm going to drop you off, and then I'm going to go get a slice of pizza by myself.
Right.
this is like grab a slice of pizza on the way home after practice. Like, this isn't really a two-way street here, pal. The fact that I pick you up and I drop you off, you don't even drive. And then, I got to buy you a slice of pizza. Fuck off. after months and months of this, like, I think I've figured this out.
Yeah. Especially back then, because nobody had jobs. Like, not real ones.
Enough. Yeah. You get enough.
Like, you had like a real one for a little bit.
There, but it wasn't like there was a career, or like, those $5 added up. It was the kind of thing like, no, I don't have it either. Somehow I've been buying, you owe me like $50. I've bought you 10 pizzas and you haven't paid me back.
Yeah. And they'll never have that.
Yeah. Says, I'm just going to stop buying you stuff. I'm just not that person to you anymore. Sorry.
No more pizza for you.
Yeah. Or, you'd go to a bar, like, oh yeah, here, I got the first round of beers. You get the next round. It's a light, easy breezy, friendly thing.
I just get a sip.
Yeah. I'm like, oh no, I'm not getting anything. When it's your time to pay, like, no, I'm just drinking water. Like,
I'm cool.
Wait a second.
Yeah, if you guys can drink if you want. I'm just kind of like chilling this week.
Yeah.
Dry week.
Like, but you were supposed to be, this was your turn.
Was it?
But those are those early 20s living on your own kind of things. You have to realize, like, oh, some people are just dicks. And sometimes you think they're your friends. And then you go, oh, right, this is how I figure this out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, those are the days. But Super Collider, cool band.
Well, I like to hear kind of the like, it's hard to believe that all of those things that we all did back in those days would, like, a year seems like it was eternity.
Oh yeah, right.
Like when you think of things, like I was going through photos.
22 to 23.
And I was looking for these photos of something the other day, and I was going through old hard drives, and I was just like in the month of February in 2004, and it was just like 5 shows or maybe more, and then it was like a birthday party, and then 2 photo shoots, and then I went to San Francisco, and then I had another one in Tuesday. Orange County, and I was like, this happened in 14 days. Yeah. No, totally. And I was looking, and I was like, oh, no wonder it seemed like so much happened, because it actually did. And we were there was just stuff happening all the time, and it was like, oh, and then it's a party, and then there's photos from some bar, I don't know, because I just always had a camera, and then you would go through these things, and I was like, oh my god, all of this stuff happened in a month. And then And thinking of that, and then, there were shows in between there and band practice and going out just for drinks and not taking photos and going to hang out with your friends. And,
and then you met your wife somewhere totally. On a random Thursday. Like, oh yeah. Okay. And that happened too. Not knowing it at the time would have, fast forward 10 years, like
life-changing experience. Okay, that would be. Yeah.
Or yeah.
But to think of it too, and to think of how compressed all of the times are when you're young, that when you're into something and you're not, just kind of going to a 9 to 5. But even if you are going to a 9 to 5, it's still like, okay, well, what time you call your friends at 10 o'clock at night and be like, hey, what bar are we going to? Like, I don't have to get up till like 7:30 for work or whatever. So
yeah,
I can be out till 2. It's fine. As long as I get back by 3, get like 4 hours of sleep, I'm good.
Yeah,
fine. I could be hungover at work. It's fine.
Not knowing that you're going to get fired from that job next week, and then you'd have a whole other different job the next month. Yeah,
yeah, and you just walk away from that one and get on to another. But to think of how much gets really compressed when you're young, and that like when you guys were talking about music and playing with these bands, and then like, well, when he was talking about kind of LA punk, kind of, I don't know, burned out or kind of got scattered and shattered into a bunch of different pieces, and then you kind of had like this psychobilly kind of stuff happening, and then you had like all these bands went into these other ways that weren't kind of punk necessarily, but were still punk. And you think of all those timelines and you're like, that all happened in like 4 years.
Yeah, right.
And right now 4 years to me seems like, oh yeah, 4 years ago was right before I started thinking about going back to school to be a teacher, which seems like yesterday.
Yeah. We were 2 years into a pandemic.
Yeah.
We thought the pandemic was over. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's
So
crazy.
I love to hear those stories of the kind of the time being so condensed into like so much happening in a little space of time. But I think that's I honestly think that's why it's easier, or why those sparks come out of, like, those creative sparks come out of music and art and photography and all of those things when you're young, because all of your time, like, you have more time, I think you have more energy, but also the time gets so condensed that it becomes like something can change in a week. Like a whole genre of music can change in like a week, or a type of art. Everyone can go to one art show and that's the show, like a Barry McGee show back then. Sure. And everyone goes, oh, this is the new thing. All of a sudden everybody's drawing faces on it, and like trying to figure out like, well, what does this mean? Is it graffiti? Is it art? Is it this? Is it that? And I'm sure, listening to or any stories about, Black Flag and Circle Jerks and, all the stories from Keith back in those days too, of like how quick things went from the 60s to the 70s to the 80s and all of those changes. But it's these sparks of these like 18 to like 29-year-olds.
But I think it's also
just like condensed time and space. And
yeah, I mean the secret or not so secret thing is that it's happening right now today to an 18 or 19-year-old. They're they just saw Marty Supreme and it's changed everything they thought media could be, and it's they've revolutionized what marketing means and what is it all about, what does it say. But we've experienced our Marty Supreme. It was called Magnolia, or it was called it was called There Will Be Blood, or I don't know what it was called. It was there was those things that were just life shattering and culturally relevant to you and your
like
generational. Sure. Yeah. It was all those things that happened. You go, oh, whoa. But then your brain can't really hold those multiple cultural revolutions within, 20 years apart. You're like, I've already done this. I've had my moment, and now I'm over here. I'm in this other place to me. And these kids are having theirs, but you just can't help but feel like, yeah, but that doesn't count because we already had our, and again, I liked it better when it was called The Graduate.
Yeah.
You're like, no, but this is Rushmore. Rushmore really means something. It's saying something to my generation. Well, yeah, okay. But wait another 20 years and somebody else will have something to say. Like,
yeah. Oh. But it's interesting that the sparks happened with his band, with Super Collider. And then even when you were reading it, you're like, this sounds a lot like No Age, but 15 years before, and you had no idea. But a lot of the band references, the older band references were similar. And then, just the DIY work ethic and wanting to get out there and needing, like having a vision of that's like weird and accessible and, all of those things that unique things. And then it's cool to see when those things, like two very similar things, happen at different times.
Yeah, you just wonder how much of it's just about timing. Is it just where is an audience at, or what's available to? I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like the idea of discovering that whatever happened to you, like, oh yeah, but that happened 10 years before you also.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, but I didn't know about it. It's like, it doesn't matter. It still happened. It's like, oh yeah, okay, I guess it did. But it's all but for different outcomes. I don't know. It's definitely freaky. I think as time goes on, you'll see those patterns repeat, or other people. I think I've mentioned here before. Someone wrote like, "Oh my God, I can't believe," we've talked about shows we've seen or something, like, "I can't believe you played with this band and you saw that thing and this thing." You're like, "Oh, that's just." But again, that was a Tuesday. But I look back to those late 80s, early 90s, like, oh my God, you saw, whatever, this crazy lineup of a show. And that to me, but it just keeps leapfrogging, and just, you have your moments and then plant your flag, and then just like, goes down the river. You're like, but there's more things over there. Like, doesn't matter. They're not related to you. Your place in the river is now way the fuck down there. but over there was a point. There's a thing. It's like, that's a new kid. He's just jumping in the river. That's going to be the most exciting thing that ever happened to him. Watch out for that waterfall. You're about to get fired.
Also, guess what? Go hang around. Go hang around a bunch of 20-year-olds for like 20 minutes, and you'll go like, oh right, I'm only remembering like, oh my God, it was so exciting, and
filtered
like all the other parts. You're like, oh yeah, I could not be young again. Like, there's a lot of excitement going on, and there's a lot of like, it's great and it's awesome, but it is no place for a 50-year-old or someone in their 40s. Well, because I've been thinking about this a lot lately as we get older, and I think that part of the excitement of being young is that you don't know what the future holds. It's completely open, right? Like,
every day is a new opportunity to change your entire life. Your life could change at any moment.
Every single corner that you go around could be like, oh man, I met this person who owns a thing and they need an artist, and they saw my stuff.
And those things happened. Those things did happen all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
And especially if you were at shows, if you were at these places, and if you were open to being like, I don't know, I want to do this. I want to be involved. How can I be involved? I want to start a band, or I want to do photos for bands, or I want to do artwork, or maybe I want to DJ, or I want to club promote, or, and we all know people who tried 5 of those things like within a couple of years, right? Yeah. Like, I'm going to start a club night at Vita, or I'm going to do a, and then like sometimes it's like, oh my God, I don't know what. And then someone starts one, and then it's the hit for 3 years. Everyone goes there every Wednesday night.
I think I'm going to buy a fedora. I think that'd just be kind of cool, right?
And literally become someone whole identity.
Oh my God.
But I think that is the thing about being young, is that there's the excitement, there's the energy, but there is also the, like, you don't know what the future is going to be. You don't know if things are going to still exist the way that they do now. And you're excited about it as a 20-year-old. Yeah. As a 40-year-old, you start going like, I'm pretty sure I've kind of like honed it down to a way I would like it to be for a little while. So I'm not just stressed out and like completely out of my mind all the time, and like maybe I could have a couple bucks in the bank at some point. And so that there's like, it's more of a like siphon of like, here's how I would like it to be. And I want to try to like get all of the things that I know how to do or that I've done well, or relationships, whatever, and siphon them into a thing that actually works. So I don't have to not know what the future holds. Like I kind of want to know.
Right. Well,
I want to have a little bit of an idea of like, for whatever I can control, I want to have a little bit of an idea of like an outcome.
That's such a funny thing.
When I was younger, I was like, I don't care about the outcome. I'm here. I'm right now. This is the funnest time ever. I'm at this place. This is going to be a story I'm going to tell for the rest of my life. This is amazing. I don't even care about tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to come. I'm going to wake up and do something new, and it's going to be great because it doesn't matter. Like all I need to do is make like $1,500 this month to pay all my bills. And I know the bartender at this place. We could get free drinks. I know, whatever. You always had like all that stuff. And now I'm like, no, I would like to know what next year looks like. Because like college is coming up, it's like you have all these things.
There's something about the, that definition of maturity or maturing or growing up or something, but where you would take the exact same set of circumstances, at one age of not knowing what's going to happen in the future, just that as a blank statement, say that's the condition, like that is horribly thrilling and exciting at 21. Like, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's a blank slate. It's a wide open road. Now play that exact same thing at 50. Like, I have no idea. It's horribly like frightening at 50. Like, I have no fucking idea what's going to happen in the future. Tomorrow could be completely different than today. And this scares the living shit out of me. Whereas, the other side's like, isn't it great? Let's go jump head first into this big unknown versus, fast forward 30 years. And you're like, oh, this scares the fuck out of me.
Don't worry. My brakes work most of the time. It's fine. Everything's fine. My brakes work, like they squeak a little, whatever. Just, I don't go down hills.
I'm pretty sure that guy's going to pay me. I'm pretty sure he said he was going to pay me. So
at the very least, he's getting me into this show.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna wait for him to call me because I think he said he had money for me. So we'll see what happens. Like that,
he's got so many plans.
Doesn't sound right anymore. Yeah.
He's starting this event. He's starting this new place, and he wants me to be a part of it. Yeah. It's gonna be so.
Sweat equity becomes a lot more of a threat than an enticement. Like, fuck, why am I putting sweat equity into anything? I don't have enough. I can't afford sweat equity. I can't pay a mortgage with sweat equety.
Yeah. Think of how many people are going to see your work. Click.
Yeah. Exposure.
Yeah. Exposure. Do you know how many followers we have?
Yeah.
All of those things were so exciting. And they were also like, you knew you were getting taken advantage of for the most part, but the outcome at the moment was worth it. They're like, well, at least I'm at the show, or at least I'm like getting, I know this guy's not going to pay me, but I'm getting photos that I can use for my portfolio. And I'm meeting this band, and I just met their manager, and their manager manages these other bands, and they're going to hook me up with another shoot. Whatever. It just was always like exciting. But then you think back and I'm like, yeah, but I was always stressed out. I was having like anxiety attacks. I was like,
well, that's what the alcohol was for. That's what the drugs were for.
Totally. And that's what I was going to say. So you get home at night, you have a couple beers, and you go,
hey,
not bad, right?
What am I worried about? I should call my ex. I really should call.
I have a really great idea.
We haven't talked in a long time, but I feel like she really wants me to call her at midnight right now.
You know what I should do? Spend 3 weeks.
This is some really good ideas.
Redoing my portfolio.
Oh, I love it's a sponsored show by a giant corporation that makes alcohol, and they can't pay us, but they're going to give us a case of shitty like or beer or shitty vodka. Or shitty rum.
Or what was it?
That sounds good. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Because that'd be really cool. Okay, yeah, let's play that show. And they're just giving out free shitty alcohol to everybody. Okay, we don't get paid.
Were buying those beers,
cool.
It would be like it's like $100 of beers if we were buying them for full price.
But they totally said that. I mean, they got a lot. The promoter has a lot in his trunk, so he just said, let's like pull his car up next to ours and load out, and like he'll just give us a whole bunch of it. So yeah, we should totally play that show. That sounds great.
Yeah, you remember the days of Sparks?
No.
No?
well, no. I mean, I was there. I remember the before Sparks, but the after Sparks was pretty spotty. Somehow I woke up with like a orange like ring around my mouth and a headache.
So you remember
and a really raging headache, and like being dehydrated with like really dehydrated lips with orange just circles all over my face. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody had at least one friend who was the party distributor for Sparks. So everyone had one friend that had like 5
Four Loko,
to 20 cases
caffeinated malt liquor with a lot of
Sparks
sugar.
or Four Loko.
Yeah.
The Red Bull and vodka went around for a bit, and that was just like I just remember like, yeah, this is great, greatest drink, and then going like, do I have hives? I think I have hives.
I just caught scabies.
I don't think Red Bull and vodka. I don't think I should drink Red Bull. Yeah. I think it gives me. I'm changing colors.
I think these low-rise jeans were a really bad idea. I just caught my pubic hair in the zipper. This night is not gonna end well. Hold on,
it's great they're giving these things out for free.
I gotta go vomit over here. Hold on.
Oh my god, the best of times, Randy. Could you imagine if someone said right now, like, okay, you don't have to work for like 2 months. You don't have to do anything. We're going to set you up with all of your stuff, but you have to do all of the things that you did in like February of 2003. And we're going to make you relive those days, but as a 40.
This feels like a Judd Apatow, Seth Rogen kind of.
And also you're going to look to everyone else. You're going to still look 20-ish, but you're going to feel and think as a 46-year-old. You're still going to like, it's going to hurt. You're going to have no energy.
You just have to live. You have 1 month you still to live one week of your life in your 20s again.
And you still have to have all of the conversations, but now you're 40. You're in your 40s.
The only way you can access your 401k when you're ready to retire is you have to live 1 week as you did when you were 21 years old.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's a great idea for a movie.
This is good. Okay, copyright, trademark that.
Okay, trademark copyright.
You're unable to
ChatGPT, write me a movie.
Yeah. Somehow it's like, maybe it's like Bill Hader is about to retire, but there's one catch in his big corporate retirement thing is he does have to recreate.
Get your retirement.
You have to go.
I love that.
You have to go DJ a streetwear party at a boutique with, and then from there go on 6 other after party missions.
Oh my God.
Perfect.
I love this idea.
This makes sense. It'd be kind of like what's the Tom Cruise movie with take the old records off the shelf? What is the one where he dances? Yeah, just like
Cocktail.
No, not that one. Anyway, the one where he's in his underwear. Anyway, like One Crazy Night. Cocktail? Like you have to just like recreate the one crazy night from your youth in order to remember to get to figure out what the password was to get your retirement. Like that was the thing you didn't realize when you signed up, and now you can't remember what the password is. But if
that's how you have to get all your Bitcoin.
Yes, in order to get out of your
password.
wallet. Yeah, you have to go to.
I bought 5 Bitcoin from a guy in 2005.
There we go.
For 48 cents.
They're all sitting on here, but the way it's at that one bathroom. I wrote it on the bathroom wall of that shitty bar somewhere in the Lower East Side. Like I don't.
Oh my God! And you have to go like Scrooge. You have to go back. You have to be taken back in time
of past. Yeah, the ghosts of 20s past.
And you have to do everything perfectly to get to the point to where you can remember how, like, what numbers you're drawing. And it's like Back to the Future, where if you do it wrong, some of the numbers start to disappear.
Oh no! There is no hope of ever retiring. So if I can't get this number, I'll be forced to work this AI hand job factory for the rest of my life.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Yes.
All right. We got it. Okay. Speaking of other movies, there were about great futures that have not come to pass. RoboCop. Well, let's we'll finish off this incredible episode. What did you think? Paul Verhoeven's 1989 masterpiece, RoboCop. Am I right? 89.
Yeah.
When was the last time you had seen
89?
I'm pretty sure.
Probably in the theaters.
87. 87. Really? Oh, you hadn't seen it since then? Oh my God.
Probably.
Okay.
Or maybe I had seen
what was
VHS
what was the most surprising?
copy.
Did you not remember all the commercials?
Dude.
The car that murders the guys trying to rob it.
The most surprising thing is I thought Arnold Schwarzenegger was in it. That's how long ago it was that I thought
That's amazing.
I was like, when does Arnold show up? And I was like, wait, he's not in this movie, is he?
This is why, you know why this is great, Aaron? Because that's how you went into the movie. And I don't need to watch it because I've seen it, 30 times when I was 11 years old. And I've had it, and then probably watched it another 50 times since then. And I just have it tattooed on the inside of my brain. I had I had the RoboCop toys as a child when remember they'd market like R-rated movies to children through cartoons and toys.
Yeah, of course.
So I watched all of this way too young. And it's just been traumatized. Great. It's been scarred into my brain. So you think Arnold Schwarzenegger's in it, and I have nightmares about it every day for the last 40 years.
I love it.
It's amazing.
Yeah, because there were parts that I remembered. Like there were parts, but they're like 80% of the movie I was just watching a brand new movie. So it was great. Yeah,
it's really sad when Peter Weller gets shot over and over and over and over and over again.
Oh my God, the amount of squibs, the amount of the squibs were used so profusely. Like they definitely had a squib guy.
Oh yeah,
that was psyched. He was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna buy a house from the amount of squibs I'm selling to this movie."
The Ed 209 when he goes loose.
Yeah, and what I love about all of those movies, especially because it's in the 80s, is just the anti-corporate CEO like story. Everything.
Well, yeah. Where do you think Luigi Mangione came from?
Well, totally. And I feel like that stuff happens now, but it's a little bit more like, hey, this guy's not. This is like, no. We are actually gonna set up multiple CEOs to get shot, and not only shot, they're going to get completely pulverized in front of
turned into hamburger meat.
30 people sitting at tables who are barely moving, who are just sitting there going, okay, and watching. Some of them smiling, which I thought was really funny. And then and then the person, of course, crashes throughout the
plate glass window.
Plate glass window down to the bottom. And then how calm everybody is afterwards. And they go, well, I don't know if he deserved it or not. Basically like, well, what do we got up next, Bob? that was the first one, right? Yeah. When they give the guy the gun and then the original machine
OCP
kills him.
Oh yeah.
And then everybody just goes, they kind of look around like, is it over? And then they have a total like normal business discussion of like, well, this didn't work. I think this is a huge failure. And then the guy goes, what? The other guy comes in and goes, I actually have a great idea. He goes, give me a, go get your information and brief me in 20 minutes. I'm like, that guy was just murdered. This is shot 20 times by a freaking robot, a cop robot that you spent obviously millions of dollars making that just didn't work. And you're like, you know what? I need another idea in 15 minutes.
I like the one. Best. I like the version that pulls his head off and just shoots himself in the head.
Yeah,
just a screaming skeleton underneath it.
Yeah, it was the best. So the greatest thing is that you've gotten me into these kind of like B movie, like to understand the gore.
Oh right, yes.
Like
why this is great. The satire, that's so over the top.
The satire of the gore, which I'd never really, because I just was never into those movies. So I'm like, I don't know, man, too gory.
Well,
whatever.
Yeah, I could see that.
And noticing the like, oh no, the gore is there to make it super real, like ultra, like not ultra real, but like
ultra violent. Yeah, beyond. Yeah,
but like beyond satire. Reality.
Yes,
it's just like they're like, okay, no, if it came in and it shot this CEO one time or something, that might be like a kind of a political problem of like, okay, we're not really talking about killing the CEO. We're talking about making CEO into hamburger meat, and this is a wider conversation about capitalism. It's a wider conversation. It makes it so unreal that it becomes so cartoon-like, that it becomes like, oh, you can actually look at how ridiculous this is through this blood and gore and guts and whatever. And it actually brings you into the story more than if it was just like, oh my God, they it's just like murdered a guy and no one cares. Like, if you make it so crazy and still no one cares, you're like, oh, right. This isn't real. These aren't real cops. This is like this isn't even a real boardroom. This is like a talking about capitalism and how crazy world
it becomes a statement piece. Yeah, it's not
totally.
There's nowhere near reality. The thing I was going to say, we played a venue in Detroit. I was looking up called the Sons of Herman Hall, and while we were in there, someone pointed out that it was the interior of the police station. So I had to go back.
No way.
Yeah, we were inside. It's like all wooden and everything, but it became a venue. But the interior was used.
They kept the walls up and everything?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm trying to find pictures of it. Yeah. It was.
Well, while you find those pictures, I also want to say the dad from the 70s show.
Oh, yeah. Clarence Boddicker.
He's the best.
Oh, yeah. He's so good.
My God.
Yeah.
Him and the guy that played RoboCop.
Oh, Paul Weller. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Paul Weller. The two, they might have been the only like really good acting. Paul Weller wasn't great at the very beginning, but then as RoboCop, I was like,
you just see his
really
mouth.
good RoboCop.
Yeah, that skin stretched over his thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wild.
But yeah, the dad from the 70s show.
Oh yeah, why
so great and so like
Kurtwood Smith. Oh yeah, as a bad guy, he's incredible.
Over the top, but also I kept looking at him and going like, I love Hollywood and acting and everything for the fact that like everybody always like, oh, only the good looking people. And like, okay, that's part of it. But there's this other part where these character actors are most often the best actor.
Mm-hmm.
And that like they drive the movie. They're not the star, but they're the kind of anti-star, or they like keep the movie going forward through these characters that they play. And that character that he played was so over the top, but without being over the top. You know what I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Like it was so like it was like, got any guns, that part, and then he comes out and the gun is the size of this room, and just the scene of like the cops are on strike, and so they just go like, let's go blow up a bunch of cars and buildings. let's walk outside of the building because cops are on strike, so this is what lawlessness looks like. And then they take the big huge, and he's like, give me the gun. And the fact, I love the movies too. This also happened in Thrashin' a lot, if you remember that movie. The bad guys having the high register cackle.
Oh yeah.
That happens so many times in this show. Like every time the gun was firing, there's like this weird witch in the background. I don't know. I feel like that's a very like 80s kind of bad guy, crazy.
Put him in a body bag.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Karate
well, just the bitches leave.
Oh yeah, so totally.
Well, I remember when I thought of him so much as Clarence Boddicker. That was really, I remember, shocking to see him on that 70s show. I was like, he can't be a dad. This is like so frightening. But he was so pleasant and so nice, in that. You're like, okay, but enough. There was some kind of menace. He was also like
a grumpy asshole in it.
Yeah. But oh my God, yeah. No,
that was the best. It was great.
I mean, could you imagine, some kind of like authoritarian police force just murdering innocent people on the street? It'd be a sign that like the whole country was really not doing well.
And especially if it was not only authoritarian, but it was controlled digitally by the forces that are mapping out
the footage is
the places that we are, they're getting their information.
Mm-hmm. And people have different,
and they're getting their information
excuses
from
justify
AI.
Yeah. It's what a wild time.
Crazy. I can't imagine.
What are we watching next? What's on our list of fucked up things to watch?
Oh, what was the other one? The other one was the actual Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. What was it?
Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
I already bought it on Amazon. So
you did? Okay, so that's the next one then. Okay, that's it. That's coming up. Have you ever seen Face in the Crowd?
No.
Do you know this one? It's Andy Griffith from, the Andy Griffith Show, Mayberry, all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
He is a criminal in a small southern jail, and a reporter from a radio station goes in and is looking for stories of everyday people. And nobody wants to talk to her, but then the jailer says, hey, if you talk to her, I'll let you guys out of here earlier. And so he sings a song. He has a song he sings, and he becomes a folksy country music star. And then he gets his own TV show, kind of like a reality host TV show sort of thing, where he talks to people and tells people about the good old days and how it used to be and how great America was. And then he runs for president, and he's about to get elected president, but he's a really terrible person off camera. But when he's on camera, he's really folksy. And Walter Matthau's in it. Walter Matthau's young, but Andy Griffiths is great. And if you think about laughs, there's this great big kind of donkey cackle laugh that he does. It's fascinating. Elia Kazan is in the 50s, and this the kind of the rise of the shuckster populist candidate, and how insincere he is, and how not real that it would be, but how easy it would be for all of America to fall for this folksy, charmy guy that just telling you what you want to hear. Incredible. And this is 70-year-old movie. I mean, it's been talked about and discussed and
right after the 40s.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Done right after the 40s, where maybe this has happened in other places in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty. It's interesting. And Andy Griffith is great. He's a great actor. It's really interesting that even after that he would do. I think this was before the Andy Griffith Mayberry show with Don Knotts and everybody else.
Yeah.
So it's really it's kind of inspired casting. And
it's called Face in the Crowd.
A Face in the Crowd. Elia Kazan. It's incredible. Yeah. I mean, this is like film school 101 kind of stuff. We're watching it back in the day, but oh my God, it's great. Lonesome Rhodes is the character's name. Then he's got this whole shtick thing he does, and it's great. And Walter Matthau is incredible to see him as a younger actor too. We're so used to seeing grumpy old men and older things, but yeah, I mean, if we're looking for any allegorical cinematic representation of what may be transposing or today, it's a pretty good one to have seen. Doesn't really do anything, doesn't make a difference today. However,
hey,
it's almost as
other
if
things that don't make a difference.
Yeah, but it's worth watching. But Total Recall, fantastic. I tried showing that to our 12-year-old, and after the 3 boobs, he's like, "Okay, I'm good."
This is weird.
Yeah,
what he's showing.
But it's pretty front loaded. I would have to say, going into it, really, the first 45 minutes are incredible. And this is almost like a Paul Verhoeven. We just do a Paul Verhoeven month, I guess. You go from.
Is that his too?
Yeah, that's also Total Recall. That's what he did after RoboCop, and then he did, and then Starship Troopers, and then into Striptease.
I remember Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers is pretty great. Again, it's another one of these kind of satire, violent sort of, but the whole thing is told from the perspective of isn't it great to be the dominant force in the universe? It's not in the world. Look how great we are, and look at all the good things we're doing in life, and don't ever question authority. Just follow orders and be good looking all the time, and just do things, because that's where life's happy. And these bugs, well, they're not really alive. It doesn't count as real life. They're bugs. They're just bugs. You just crush bugs. You don't have to think about them or have empathy towards them or anything. They're your enemies. You destroy your enemy and don't think about them and just follow orders blindly. So it's a funnier one where I think he kept ratcheting up the satire thing. At what point will they know I'm not being this is all I'm making fun of them, the Americans. When will they get it? How high do I have to make the satire?
Yeah, I think they're Turns out no one notices.
Yeah, still great. Oh, cool. All the good looking WB, teen people are naked, blindly following American military ideals and killing anything that seems to be not American. Sounds great.
Yeah.
It's like, is this still not getting through? Or? Yeah. Starship Troopers. It's one of those. Yeah. It's another one of those ones. You're like, okay, Paul Verhoeven had it figured out. It's
right. Well, then why don't we do that Dutch mind after?
Yeah.
We'll do Total Recall, okay. And then we'll do.
I don't know where Total Recall fits into all of this, but it does have Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's worth it.
Well, that's good because I was waiting for a whole 2 hours.
I guarantee you will see Arnold Schwarzenegger's eyes pop out of his head within the first 3 minutes of the movie.
Oh, right.
That's really long credits. That. But then lots of great one-liners too. He's on the one-liners there. Get your ass to Mars.
He knew how to do it. He knew how to market.
He could sell them. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Okay. Well, I will see you next week. Happy New Year. Onwards and upwards. Let's see. Yep. Let's see. Can't get any worse than this, right?
Yeah.
No.
2026. You're doing a bang up job already.
Yeah. 12 days in. Come on.
Yeah. It's only been 12.
That's the correct sound. That's the sound of